back to my channel. And in today's video, it was a real-time scenario that happened with me. So I was actually overspeeding my vehicle. That's around 70 to 80 kilometer because our city's max speed limit is 60 kilometer. So and I just want to give a shout out to our Odisha traffic camera that captures my vehicle number plate and gives me a beautiful challan of thousands of bucks. Okay. Then, as I'm an engineer, I just curious about how the system is designed. So I just implemented a small design through our Azure Data Factory Pipeline that I want to demonstrate you. And in this section, you can see that there are multiple sections. This section captures the image and send that image to our Azure function. Azure function has HTTP trigger body, and then it captures the image and gives the in the form of form. And then what it will do that Azure function get our means call cognitive API. You can say the computer vision API. Then fetch my number plate and my vehicle number. And then it will save the vehicle number with our image in our blob file. Then it automatically Azure trigger is attached with blob storage trigger, and it automatically fetch all the files. There is a non-processed folder. There all the images are been captured whenever the Azure function is run. Then it directly it iterates through all the images. Then total first of all I have taken a variable that set the registration number, and then it will fetch all the vehicle registration details from DB. There is an SQL DB I have, and then it will do that. After fetching, it will directly send all the data to our Azure Logic App. That's send email notification for me. And then at the end, the processed data, whatever the image in our non-processed file, then it directly sends to our processed file and delete the file in non-process, so that further iteration won't be possible. So here I have taken on computer vision API cognitive service. So that's captures my number plate and gives me that our vehicle registration number. Then I have implemented in data factory. There is an Azure storage, you can say, and that Azure storage it have two files. Two folder. One is non-processed file. Whatever the image captured, it directly goes to this non-processed file, and after sending the notification, it comes to our processed file. Then I have an event grid trigger that triggers the pipeline, and there is an Outlook API which sends the data. I have just logged into my Outlook account in an Logic App, inside Logic App, so that it sends the email to the particular what you can say to the particular owner. And another thing was that this is an SQL DB database. Let's see what inside this. I just query editor, and let me log into DB. Okay, here you can see there is one only single table vehicle registration. Let's select whatever the data. Please ignore the names because I just collected the raw data. That might be correct or not. So I have changed it my email ID so that I can capture email a correct email ID. These are the correct email ID, and these are the number plates, vehicle number, which I have photos of this. And you can try also these numbers, or you can already means what you can do that you can create your own data and try it. I just created likely to real time data for these only. Then we'll just go to our data factory pipeline, what it is do. So I have one blob storage trigger that triggers this pipeline, and here I have uh, you can say that I directly my storage account is connected, and with my container name, and whatever the files inside this non-process file, it will automatically trigger. Then let's cancel it. And I have taken in for each loop, whatever the data come from our non-processed file, that will come with list, and then it will process uh, in for each loop. So let's edit that for each loop and see what I have done. I have directly set an just variable taken on variable, and inside that I just split that number with because it will come with the file name is come with JPG, PNG, whatever the extensions might be, and I just taken that remove that extension, and I just set the file name. Then I have taken a lookup action, or you can say lookup activity. What it does that it directly connect with my Azure SQL storage, and then it directly fetch my whatever my vehicle registered in that vehicle registration number. It fetch all the details, and then this is a quite interesting thing. I just configured my logic app. I'll let me show my logic app. This is my logic app, and let's go to the design. And I just taken an HTTP trigger, and with that all those format of what is this ingestion schema of what is the real-time body, and then I'm just directly sending mail to my owner, vehicle owner. Then I just give one little bit of twitch to our email, so that I have created all these body. Then here I just sending that respond whatever the body is coming, and after successful thing it will directly send a response. The logic app is only used for sending the mail. And then what I did that I just copy whole the file whatever the image came from non-processed folder to our processed folder. That you can see source here, and that's a data set. Inside the data set you can see this is source destination non-processed file, and inside the final destination you can see processed file. Okay, I have taken an parameter so that I can give the file name, and this connector is for it's an Azure database SQL database dataset, and this I just taken for processing the file to means whatever the trigger it comes material trigger uh, fast action it will process with this one. So let's go to the pipeline, and here I just whatever the name image name that will be copied, and inside the sync also I just given that final destination that I saw that it's in processed file. So it will directly give your that copy the file, and then I have created and delete instead of copy we can take the move action. I just did the delete action because I want to just delete whatever the non-processed file because it won't I will try. So after deletion it will remove from our non-processed folder, and I'll just delete that non-processed file, means that file from non-processed folder. Okay, that's the thing I have done, and let me show you what is function. Let's go to Visual Studio, and let's get number plate solution. So here I have taken computer vision subscription key. You can directly get from computer vision whenever you create an Azure cognitive computer vision. And then I have taken the endpoint and our storage account connection. What it does that it directly fetch from file from the trigger, and then here it stores the file name. Here it stores the file, and then inside the memory stream I'm reading that file data. And then what I'm doing that I just created the computer vision client with the subscription name and our endpoint. Then I directly read inside the read in stream. I have given my total image. I have directly given my image stream, and then it will directly capture whatever the text coming from that file. It will capture it, and then the text will be what you can say. The text will be in the format of arrays. So here I just read all the text and just operation ID and they get result. Here I read all the text and I just selected whatever the text coming from red lines and I just processed the text in a text result. Okay, a text result variable. So after that I just removed whatever the you can see that inside that number plate there is some around you can say that there is some country name that might be they were using. So I have removed that one IND then India. Then here I am just removing white space characters and then that character will be joined by without joined without space. So whatever the or you can say that whatever the array come and array I just converting that to our string without any white spaces. And then I am creating an browse service client. After that, I have created a container client, and then I just check if that container registered or not, and then I'll just give the blob name with non-processed files folder. And then whatever I'm just getting inside that blob, sorry, the file which I get from our trigger, that file is being saved to our blob client. Okay, that's the thing. Here I have written only for the saving the data to our blob, and then after saving, it will give me the result of whatever the file name is coming or whatever the registration number. And that's the thing here I have did. So there is another resource group where I have only deployed that function app so that you can see inside this send vehicle image only one function I have, let's send image that I am calling from our postman. Here is our postman and I am calling that send vehicle and send image. Let's give one. Let's give one this one or whatever you can take this image. Let's send it. Okay, you can get the image and let's sorry, you can get the registration number and let's come to Azure pipeline, PDF pipeline. Let's check our run history monitoring. Then here it's processing the file. You can click here and it says lookup is queued. You can see all the process whatever our actions are. You can see here fetch vehicle registration completed. That means it fetch all the data from the database and it will send the owner email is this one. It will send a mail to this. And let's come to our logic of and let's see what's the history. Okay, 7-1 it's completed sending, so it's successfully send the challenge. So inside inbox folder, you can see e-Chalan for your vehicle, and then whatever the name I have given, what Hi Ramesh Gupta, your vehicle has inviolated traffic rules, your vehicle number, what are the vehicle number, it is captured the image, then uh, here it's saying model and maker, and then kindly pay your challan and whatever the body I have given in that mail, it directly sends me an email. And let's go to our pipeline. There is an Azure pipeline. Every action set succeed. So let's see the output. Okay, it shows that it is processed, and whatever the data coming from it with response, it given into our. Here you can see whatever the data coming from Azure Logic App, it shows me here. And then send email succeed, and it is directly sending the processed data to the final file and deleting the processed data. Okay, let's check our Azure storage. Refresh it. You can see there is no non-processed file. And let's see in processed file. Yep, there in at 7:01 a.m. it's just created, and whatever the image is generated or whatever the image is captured, image number plate is captured. Let's see. Yes, you can see that. UP37J0972. Okay, that's it for today.